the out that the Thruway Authority had. In fact, they made no bones about not having any plan to try to meet their minority participation goals. I don't know if that's changed. I know it should, but just let me give you the easiest, quickest thing that I and everybody in this room can understand. Do you live in New York City?
I'm from New York City.
From New York City.
Born and raised in New York City. I live here in Albany.
Okay, well, I drive back and forth from New York City to Albany once a week, 6 months out of the year, and maybe more. And I've said this in my conference, and I'll say it to you today. I have never seen a person that looks like me, or you, Mr. Norville, working on a contract on the Thruway. I've seen one woman, and I look, I'm always afraid I'm going to have an accident. I watch these trucks that are putting down cones.
Echo.
And an idiot can do that. Put down those cones, they put them down for much longer periods of time than they need to put them down. By the time they get to where they're putting them down, it's time to pick them up again. And it doesn't take anybody too bright to do that. And in many other states, they have an automatic machine doing that. The point is, it doesn't require any qualifications, I'm sure. But I have not ever seen anyone, and I look.
That's right.
I say this over and over again. I have, when one of my major leaders were here, Arthur E., when he would hear me say that in conference, he says you could go all the way to Buffalo and you wouldn't see any either.
She's good.
So what do you say about that? I mean, I'm talking about simple jobs. I'm not talking about the contractor exactly. I'm talking about working for the contractors. So your contractors obviously don't have any minority goals, participation policies in place till yet. Can you respond to that?
I have to respond, and
Get him.
I physically go out to every single contract that we have on this job, on the Thruway. Average here, 35 to 40 contracts. I've had this conversation with Assemblywoman People-Stokes. She has seen me out there. Antoine, first time he met me, it was sort of adversarial in type of conversation. But the reality is he's aware now that there are people out there. First of all, and I have to say this clearly, when you're looking for people